Okay, so this is just a quick video. So this pit bike, this is my friend's pit bike. He couldn't get to work, so he left it here, and I'm bored, so I decided to fix it for him. Do some bolts for the fenders. I fixed the top neck because it leaked a lot around there because it was broken. So in his bike, main thing, it bogged down at full throttle, it didn't idle, and it had to run on full choke. So about 90% of the time, the reason your bike or anything is running on full choke, this is your jet. Okay, this is 2. So you gotta check both of them. So they just unscrew. You stick a Phillips in there. So let's start from the beginning. So you have your float in there, okay? You have this piece thrown in there, holding on your float. You have your float in there, you have your jet. I already cleaned this jet, but we'll clean the other one here. So you have your jet in there, and then you have your bowl in here. And it should only fit one way. Actually, yeah. See how this has a little outgoing lip and that has a little outgoing lip? So you have to flip it this way. Go just like that. So here's your carb. And then that throttle top piece just unscrews. So you take this out, pull out your pin, take your float out, and make sure you don't lose this piece. That goes on your float. When you pull it off, you should see how it goes on, because I'm not going to explain that because it's not what the video is about. It's not how to put together a carb. Anyway, so you do that. And then see, this is my other jet. The main jet. So I just want to pull it out. So let's just unscrew that, pull it out, and let's look at it here. Okay, so sorry, I'm a little close. So this is the same jet. I'll just clean it again or show you how to clean it because my other one was stuck and it was already clean. I looked through it. You can tell if it's clean. If you look through it, you should be able to see light. There you go. There. See how you can see light through there? That means it's clean. The camera likes unfocusing. And then you got to make sure you can see light through all 4 of these. There you go. See light. You can see light through those. And you can see light through those. So that's for after it's clean though. But what I did, if you can see light, then that's not the problem. But what I did is I cut an extension cord, or I had one laying around actually, and I just took one strand of the copper wire. Focus. Okay. And I just took that strand. You got to make sure the copper wire doesn't break, because if it does, then you're kind of screwed. But you just take the copper wire and push it through all those holes. And if you're gentle, it won't scratch your thing. People say not to do this. Or actually, they sell kits to do this, and some people don't like the wire method because they say it scratches it up. And as long as you're gentle, it's not going to eat away. And then, so you make sure those holes are cleaned out. That's what I do first. And then you just take your wire and push it through there. Sorry, the tip of this is a little... Take your wire. Let's go from the top. You gotta find the hole. Kind of turn it a little bit. There we go, I found the hole. So look, I can push that through. And now that is going through. And I pull that out, flip it around, go through the other end as far as as I can. Whoop. And make sure you don't bend the wire because that can potentially snap it. I'm not going to do it that well now, just showing you, and then just kind of do that a few times to clean it out, but mine's already clean. It's not, there we go. So I'm going to show you how to put your car back together, and then we'll do a test start, and I'll show you how to tune it. Okay, so Let's move this over here. Okay, so we have our carb, right? So I get my jet. This is not the main jet, because the main jet you can see light through. So you just put that in there. You take a flathead. So you gotta be very careful. Don't tighten it, or you want to tighten it, but don't like let it slip, because you don't want to chip away at this at all. And you're just going to. We're just going to. Sorry, it's not very focused. There you go. You are just going to there you go. We're just going to, I said that like 6 times, just, it's hard because the screwdriver's a little wide. There we go, that's pretty tight. So now that is in there. So if this came off of your float, to put it back on, let's focus that up here. So you got, dang it. Video is very tedious. So you got your float, right? And you see those 2 prongs. Note me if this is incorrect, but this is how I've been doing it, and it always works. So you take that up and slide that over there. Now it's on. Okay. Just like that. And then we are going to take it on our carb. Make sure it goes in that hole neatly, because that's our, this is our fuel jet, right? Or whatever it does, it controls your, I don't know much about these carbs, I just know how to clean them. Or I do know how they work, actually, I just don't know what all the little passages do. Okay, now that bowl seems kind of dirty. I'm not going to mess with that too much. You cannot even see in there. Yeah, you can't, oh, you can't really see in there. There you go. So that's a little, I cleaned it my best I could with carb cleaner. I'm not going to put it in the ultrasonic just because I don't have time. So we are going to just put that over here. Just like that. And this, all carbs are different, so you might need to look at a different video. This specific one is for a pit bike. Well, most pit bikes are the same. And I just said they're all different, but sometimes, and you don't want to tighten one and then tighten the other. You want to put them all, both on kind of snug, but not too snug, and then you tighten them, because you don't want to crack your carb. Put that one on. And then you put this one on. If I can put that on there. Okay. So I'm putting on my bolts. Okay, now this one I'm going to tighten because I snugged my other one already. So you tighten that. Right? Then you go to the other one and tighten that one. Sometimes they'll have 4. Sometimes they'll have 3. But mine has 2. Okay, just like that. And we'll put it back on the bike, and I'll show you how to tune it. Okay, so I got the carb back on. And here's a quick tip. This is your, what is it, your idle screw? Yep, this is your idle screw. And on these type of carbs, on lawnmower carbs, I actually got one right over here on the racing mower. On lawnmower carbs, it's on the other side. On lawnmower carbs, your idle screw would be, see here, right here, just pushing on there, right? And this, it is, since your throttle's enclosed, it is right here. Now, this screw, let me grab a screwdriver for it, flathead, or sometimes it's the D shape, and I usually use a needle nose, but you can buy a tool for it. That is your fuel air mixture, whatever it is. And you want to turn that in. You fine tune it later, but you want to turn it in just snug. You want to just turn it all the way tight, pretty snug, and then you turn it out exactly one turn, just like that. And you try starting it, and then it will run kind of bad, and then you can, just kind of, I usually pull it just under full throttle or half throttle, and you kind of keep turning it around. It's very precise. You have to be very slow turns until it starts, until it runs, sounds great, and you can rev it and stuff like that. So that's just a quick video how you do it. So actually, let's try starting this thing up quick, and then that'll be the end of the video. So hopefully, it'll probably take a few kicks to start because there's not fuel in the line yet because the fuel will shut off. So, and the bowls is empty, so let's turn the fuel on quick. Okay, this is probably not gonna start first kick. It doesn't mean it doesn't run good. Once it starts, it should run good. That means I need to adjust my idle screw maybe because it cut off right. Okay, so if it's cutting off right away, you'll see in the next clip here quick. If it's cutting off right away, that means your idle's too low. So what I did is I just kind of estimated, turn your idle pretty high, have your bike, kind of rev your bike a little bit, turn your idle a little high and slowly let off the throttle, and it will kind of rev a little high for your idle, and just turn it down until it's perfect. Okay, and if it cuts off right away when you let off throttle, that means your idle's not good because that means your throttle's going down too much, and then it's cutting off your fuel, and it is not getting any vapors in the engine to create combustion and then go out the exhaust. Anyways, so in the next clip here, you'll see me adjusting my idle and showing you how that works. Okay, very quickly, this is just what I did. So this screw, you can't see it, but that doesn't matter. So when I turn it up, that's the idle. So you want to get a good sounding idle in there. So that's just how to do that. And then the other one, you just do the other one by it sounds good and runs good.